So I showed you a picture of the PlayStation 5. It was
Yes.
just revealed. But I'm kind of going to go through the rundown. There was an hour-long event where they just showcased a bunch of games. And this is always a big deal. Right around now is when Electronic Entertainment Expo usually is every year. I told you, like, I'll take off work for that. It's a big deal for me. It's more important than Christmas, but without any of the sacrilege. It's a very important time in my life, but it was canceled because of COVID. So Sony came out with an hour-long presentation just showing all the games that come out. There's some really, really cool games. The one that I am most excited about is a full-on remake from the ground up of Demon's Souls, which was a PlayStation 3 exclusive. And I said, if that comes out, I'll buy it day one. And then they showed a trailer for it, and it was glorious. There are a bunch of other really cool games that they showed, sequels and original content. A bunch of lackluster games too, I feel. But then, nobody's seen the PlayStation 5. We've seen the controller. So they finally revealed that at the end. And I want to get your opinion on it first, because you're probably a little less partial than I am. I'll probably have a little bit of bias because of my history with the games and the systems and stuff. So I just showed that to you while we were eating dinner. So I want to see kind of what you thought of it.
I think it looks super cool. It looks like the tower of an evil villain. Like, it looks like an evil villain's lair. I'm a Scorpio, so I'm into that. I think it's cool.
You're into evilness?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, cool.
I mean, no, but it just looks super cool.
So what do you like about it?
It just looks... I like all the angles. I like the color contrast. I like the way the tower is set up. I don't know, I like it.
So you're familiar with what the older PlayStations look like, right?
Yeah.
Which are essentially just black boxes.
Yes.
Sometimes there's some curviness to it. So yeah, this is a pretty big departure for the PlayStation. The original was like a gray box, and then all the rest have been black boxes. So they went with the white and black aesthetic. We're assuming it's going to be like lit with blue or something like that. In my opinion, they took what was kind of a change in design with the headset of the VR, and it very much just followed that design philosophy. The white and black. Curves, sleekness. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that.
So I think they just took that, made it a little bit more kind of like futuristic or modern, however you want to say it. It really looks like, because all the peripherals, I didn't show you the peripherals. So the headsets, the charging stations, the controllers, everything follow that aesthetic. It reminds me of Astro Bot.
Oh, really?
Right?
I see that, yeah.
It's like they just took Astro Bot as a design philosophy for creating the whole entire system.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Yeah, because Astro Bot's awesome. They actually announced the new Astro Bot game, too. So
I want to play the one that we have. And
play it. What is stopping you?
Everything else.
That's true. Life.
Life.
But no, so there's been a lot of, I guess mixed reactions on the reveal of it. I personally think it looks very cool. I made a joke, like it looks like a futuristic router or what, or modem, or what they would have deemed futuristic in like 1998,
yeah.
But still, I think it's really cool. It's a really cool departure. It looks like if they made the Wii now, the Wii was, the white tower with the blue light and stuff like that. I'm very curious to see how big it actually is. I think it's probably going to be pretty large, because if you look at the picture next to the controller, it looks like it's going to be like pretty good size, probably on par with the PlayStation 3, which is right there on the left, which is a pretty meaty system. But I also asked what everybody on... What are you laughing? Because I said meaty?
It's a weird way to describe an electronic thing.
It's a pretty girthy. The system's got... It's pretty girthy.